Hi Arnau, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here at wifi-milk.com, the podcast, a place where young entrepreneurs like you inspire other young entrepreneurs or young aspiring entrepreneurs to do and to take action. Because, I feel like a lot of people talk and talk and talk, but they don't actually, make their ideas a reality, and that's a problem, right? And so here at the Wi from the podcast, we're trying to normalize that and change the culture around this. So today we'll talk about TopFit, what you started it, and we'll start by getting to know you, Arnau Fabrega. He's from Barcelona, Spain, and yeah, he's joining us from there now. So how are you?
Hello, thank you, Roger. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm here in Barcelona. I'm 21 years old. I've just finished my industrial engineering degree,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. As you have said, I love entrepreneurship. I love all this kind of stuff. I think I'm a person like that who's always wanted to do new projects, new things, and yeah. So that's what why we are here. We're going to talk about TopFit,
Yep.
and yeah, I created TopFit almost 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and since then a lot of things has happened.
Yep. I mean, yeah, a lot of things, including COVID, and I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
didn't help quite a lot. Oh, well, maybe it did, huh? Because people, well, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, yeah, how TopFit started, and but before that, can you explain what TopFit is?
Okay, so what is TopFit? TopFit is a running belt. Okay, a running belt that you use uh, like another belt, but is a running belt that you use when you go running or you go walking or any kind of example, including cycling or any kind of sports that uh, when you go and do this sport and you practice this sport, you will carry with you or you will bring with you your mobile phone, your home house keys, and all this kind of stuff that you have to bring with you when you go to practice sports, and you don't know where to save them or where to put them. Okay, because you can not leave them at home because, for example, your mobile phone, you will always need them if there's any emergency, or your house keys, you will also need them. A running bell where you can bring and you can save all this kind of stuff uh, in a very comfortable way, till a point that you don't even realize you're bringing this kind of stuff with you. So that's the main thing of topic. It's a very simple idea, but I think uh, for runners and for many people that practice sports, including me, it solves a very big problem that we have. And yeah, that's it. That's TopFit.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it was a pretty cool explanation what it is. So yeah, because offline another you were telling me that you realized there was a problem because you saw a lot of people running with their phones on their hands, right? Um,
Yes, that's
yeah.
it. Well, including me. So TopFit was born because I had this problem. I love sports. I play soccer, and but I also love running, go cycling, and I always had the same problem. I didn't know where to save my mobile phone or my house keys. Okay, and I tried. There's a lot of stuff in sports shops where that you can buy, and like, for example, there's a bracelet where you can save your mobile phone, and I've tried every single thing that exists
Mhm.
in all these in sports stores, but I was not feeling comfortable wearing them when I
Mhm.
was practicing sports, or they weren't these kind of accessories weren't doing uh, as good as they had to be for me to practice the sports as comfortable as I wanted.
Mhm.
So once I saw this kind of product, something similar to TopFit, and I thought, okay, maybe why why don't I try it? So that's when I start. I bought a product similar to TopFit, and I really liked it, and that's when everything started.
Cool. Wow. That's pretty cool. Like, yeah, because I mean, like when you start a business or like, yeah, you come up with a product, it's very important to, you know, see the issue, like, yeah, like, and then build on that, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's it.
I feel like a lot of people want to, just make products or services, but they're not actually solving a problem, and you are doing, yeah. So
Yeah, that's the main fact, and as I've told you, um, I decided to go ahead with TopFit because it really solved me a problem.
yeah.
And that's when I thought, okay, if it can solve me a problem, it can solve the same problem to many other
Mm-hmm.
people. So that's when and this idea, with the fact that I love entrepreneurship and I always wanted to do a project. That's when I unite them, and that's when TopFit started.
Cool. And yeah, so knowing it's a belt, there's textile involved, and so looking at the manufacturing side of it, how did you get it started? Like, did you get in contact with, I don't know, like a factory or something, or like a provider, like, yeah.
Yes, that's it. Okay, so here you have like many options, and it's your work or you have to research and look for somewhere that where they can produce you the product. Okay, uh, the easiest way I think for everyone to start is Alibaba. Okay, what is Alibaba? Alibaba is a marketplace, but as AliExpress or as Amazon, but for but you cannot buy their one piece or only one product. You have
Hmm.
to buy, like, for example, 100 products
Yeah.
or 500, or including more. Okay, so that's when I that's the first thing I did. Okay, after doing a lot of research, I went to Alibaba, and I looked for factories that could manufacture the product I wanted. Okay,
Okay.
or something similar I wanted, and once I was there, I text them. Okay, they in China, because all of the manufacturers used to be in China.
Hmm.
They use an application called or named WeChat.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
not very common here in Spain, or I don't think if in the US it is common. I don't think so.
Well, among
But
Chinese communities, yeah, but
okay, yeah,
yeah.
okay. So I didn't know this, but yeah, they use WeChat for everything, and that's when I started to contact with all these factories
Hmm.
via WeChat, and yeah, we were like negotiating,
Negotiate.
and yeah, negotiating or negotiate um prices and all this kind of stuff. And but first, before doing the first order, what I after well I found a good factory, uh, a good factory where they could produce the product, but a specific product for TopFit. Okay,
Okay.
there's like a basic product, and then you can add the things that you want to add. Okay, you can
Okay.
like personalize it a little bit as you want.
Wow.
and
Yeah.
and yeah, so once I talked to them, I asked them to send me a sample,
Okay.
a paid sample, and once once I received the sample, I really liked it, and that's when it all started. Then I did the first order. I ordered
Wow.
100 bells
Okay.
for the first one.
And wow, that's pretty cool. Because I thought on AliExpress, no, Alibaba, you could just
Yeah.
order, like, like products, but like I didn't know you could actually customize it and then
Yeah.
talk to the factory itself.
Yes,
So
yes, that's
yeah.
that's a great that's why Alibaba is so big. Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, AliExpress is
Yeah, like a
the
sub
brand
brand.
of Alibaba. Okay, so
Yeah.
Alibaba is the king, and then there's AliExpress and many others. But Alibaba is where you can contact
Cool.
the directly to the manufacturers.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
I went to your website. Well, what's the link? It's
Brand.com.
topfitbrand.com. Yeah, so I went there and I saw you ship to Spain, like to everywhere in Spain.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is a big issue when you start an e-commerce
Okay.
because shippings are expensive, and
Okay.
it is a fact. Okay, and you have to take into account that international shipping will be very expensive. Very expensive if you don't have like a very big quantity or yeah, if you don't sell a lot, it will be very expensive.
Yeah.
So that's why I started only shipping in Spain, with a national company, and I well, after contacting to many of them, I told, well, the company that makes the shippings is Nafex, is called
Okay.
Nafex, and yeah, I have like a special price for the
Okay.
e-commerce, and yeah, and maybe that if you start selling a lot and you want to expand it to other countries, then there you can renegotiate all terms and conditions. Yeah.
Wow. And have you like, you just focus on Spain, right? Like you haven't like sold any?
Yes. Yes. Right
Okay.
now, yes. Okay. So
Okay.
the thing is that I started when I did my first order. Okay, it was like an MVP. Okay, I wanted to know if the people would like it, if they were feeling comfortable when using it. And what I did is to contact like persons I knew and that they were going to run like 2 or 3 times per week. And what I did is to contact them and to let them try the product. Okay, try TopFit.
Okay.
Without paying anything. Okay. Cool. Because when I wanted to know or to receive from them, it was the feedback they could give it to me. I thought it would be more valuable than the price of TopFit. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I did. I let like 80 or almost every TopFit I got from the first order, I led to the people that I contacted them. And if they like the product, they could buy it. And if they weren't feeling comfortable with the product, they could return it back to me.
Okay. But they didn't pay anything, right? You just gave it to them?
They didn't pay anything. Yes. Okay. If after trying it, they liked the product, then they were paying me the cost. But if not, it was totally free, and they give it back to me.
Okay. And do you think so? Those people were like you know them before, right, or not? Or
yes. Okay. So I think that was crucial, because maybe when you have more comfortable, or when you are you have like, and you can contact people that you know them, and maybe it's easier because, for example, if I have to try the product to somewhere I don't know, it isn't the same. There isn't the same confidence. So that's why, and it will be easier for me. Okay, maybe if I have friends that they run, and I can see them like maybe once a week. Okay, so when I see them, I can give them TopFit, and next week they can give it back to me, or if they want, they can buy it. Okay, so that's the main thing.
Oh, so you just gave it to them for like a period of time, not just
yeah. Maybe like it was like from 2 weeks to 4 weeks.
Okay.
The period.
Well, yeah, that's actually pretty good, because they get time to test it out and tell you. Yeah. Well, yeah. But also, yeah, I'm guessing you didn't have this problem, but maybe if you give it to, your friends or people that know you, then the feedback might be influenced, like might be biased because they know you and like, they want to support you as well.
Yes,
But
that 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 was a thing I thought when
yeah,
letting them to try the top fit, but I always tell them or told them to be totally honest with me.
okay,
Okay, uh, if they like the product and they thought that they would use it, and you want to buy it, okay, let's buy it. Perfect for me.
mm-hmm. Cool.
But if you don't want to buy it because you feel that like you are not gonna use it as much as you can, or simply you don't feel comfortable wearing it, just I prefer to give it back to me, because maybe there's another person that will use it more than you,
Mm-hmm.
and for me it is better for to give it to this person that will use it more
Yeah,
than just you to buy for because you are my friend, or
mm-hmm.
for compromise. No, I don't want this. And I told this to everyone. I let the
Okay,
product, okay, no compromise here, because it is not good for me to let you or to sell you the top fit if
yeah,
you're not going to use it.
yeah,
Maybe there will be another person who will use it more than you,
mm-hmm.
and it will be better for me. It is a fact that in my case, with TopFit, local influencers perform better than top influencers.
Really,
Why? Because top influencers, yes, it's super true. Because top influencers, you have to pay them a lot of money, and yeah, maybe you are gonna get some sales or some orders from the influencers, but when you do the balance, it is not worth it.
yeah,
and 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 when contacting or to local influencers, uh, you don't have to pay them anything. You just have to send the product for free, and there's it works perfect. It
wow,
works. Maybe you're not gonna receive 100 orders next day, but in the long term, it works
better.
100% better than the other things. Yeah.
I feel like because they're like closer to the people they know, so they can, easily,
Yes.
yeah, like, get them to buy it. So
Yes.